Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the review session of TCS NQT. Just need a small confirmation. If I'm audible, you can just click audible. You can type audible in the live chat. Yes. Thank you so much for confirming. Yes, and in this session, we're gonna look into some questions that like similar question that appeared in today's NQT, and also what was the review, like what was the feedback from the students who have written the in today's TCS NQT. Yes, so let's get started with that. So before I start, let me quickly tell about who we are. We are helping students for past 14 years to realize their dreams, and we are really happy to do that, and we want to do that further as well, so that you get placed in good companies, and you find the placement examination to be very easy. So we have been doing this from past 14 years, and we also been helping students to upgrade their skills. A little bit about myself. My name is Likith, and I've been training for past 6 years. I've trained more than 20,000 students and top universities. So this is a little bit about myself. Yes, so let's get started with the review of the today's session. So I'm gonna give a quick review about it. It don't take much time. It's a quick review. And I have picked a few problems, which there are possibility that you can get some similar kind of problems next time also. So this is particularly on that aspect. Yes, so before I start with that, if at all you haven't joined our Telegram channel, so please do join our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel link is in the live chat, and also it is in the description. You can click that and you can join the channel right now. So the reason why I'm saying you to join the Telegram channel, that is Ethnus Codemithra channel, is that so that if at all we have any information regarding, it could be with respect to TCS, or it could be with respect to other upcoming placement drives, so we would be posting it in the Telegram channel, that is Ethnus Codemithra, so you can get all the information out there. And so make sure you have joined today. If you haven't join right now. If anyone is new to this channel, make sure you're subscribed to this channel as well. Okay, so now starting about talking about the review that a few of your friends have shared with us. So particularly they have mentioned about the technical part. It was like a little bit kind of little bit difficult, but other part, that is aptitude, and it could be verbal, reasoning, and quantitative. So that part was quite easy. That's what we have got to know. Yes, so that's what we heard about. Like, it was somewhat like okay, but there were few things that I would like to share, that when we have got it with respect to the technical, little bit issue, not an issue as such, compiler issue with respect to the test cases. That is what we received, and most of the students, they were able to complete the exam without any technical issue compared to yesterday. Like yesterday there was a little bit of issue, but today most of them were able to complete without any technical issue. And so skipping of the coding question, like from question 1 was not there, so there was like skipping of the coding question was not there. So this is one of the review that we have got. Yes, so there were mixing of the options, especially the questions. The option that was supposed to be in one particular question, that was another one. This is like in few cases. Okay, that was one of the thing that was observed. And like for example, question 7 and question 2 the options were swapped. That's what has been. And also the compiler also showed HTML errors in output console. So this is also one of the review that, feedback that we have got with respect to today's TCS NQT. So I'd just like to, reiterate what I mentioned just now. So few of the students, they completed the test without any technical issue, like most of them. And some students face a little bit of difficulty with respect to the compiler issue, that is with respect to test cases and coding question. The skipping of the question was not possible. And also there was a mismatch of the options, the question, a few cases, not everywhere. The question options were in the other questions. And the compiler also showed the HTML error in the output console. So these were some of the things. So if at all, if you are facing any issue, like maybe if you are writing the exam tomorrow, and if you are facing any issues like that, so we request you to contact quickly to the TCS. So you should mail them at info.tcsionhub@tcs.com. So if you mail them, you'll be in a safer side. If you are facing such issues, any compiler issues, what you can do is to make it more valid. You can just attach photograph. If at all you feel like the error is there and you want to show the proof, you can just attach the photograph as well, saying that the issue, when the issue was there, it has been captured, so that you would be in a safer side. So that is one thing which I would like to say. Like if at all you're facing any issue, make sure that you act quickly, and you can just take a screenshot of the issue or the error, and then you can mail it to them, so that you would get one more chance of appearing the test. So aptitude section was fine. Only the coding section, this is what we have received. This is from few of your friends who shared their experience in today's TCS NQT. Okay, so this is what about today's review about today's test. And little talking about the questions. Yes, in aptitude section there was different topics. The questions from different topics were asked. Sorry for that. Yeah. So it is like you had questions from time, speed and distance, time and work. There was question related to the calculations, which I mentioned yesterday also. So almost like in every topic there were questions. So which I was telling in the master class also, that you can expect question from any topic. The same thing has happened. One of the reason is there's so many questions, right? So obviously you can expect from any topic. So these are some of the things that I wanted to share with you all. Okay, so yeah, let's just quickly see some questions which I thought maybe it would be good to share right now, so that you can also practice. So I request you to practice with different topics, but few things which I thought I'll share with you. I'm going to share that with you as well, so you could expect the probable question, you could say, if you are writing the test tomorrow. So it would help you a lot. And so let me start with the first one. What we can do is I'm not doing much. I'm just taking one or two questions. So this particular question that I'm going to display right now, it is from the numerical ability. So you can just try solving this. You can just take a pen and paper and you can try solving this problem. So this question, it's not the same question that has appeared, but something similar to, based on what we got to know about the test. So we found that this was also one of the this type of question was also asked in today's test. So that's why I thought I would share that with you. So here's the first question on the screen. You can just see. Okay, so you define the median of the following table. So there's a table given right in front of you. There's a class interval is given and frequency is also given. The question asked is you have to find the median. So finding the median, definitely it's not like you can just see the problem and you can say if it was mean, okay, yeah, you can say mean is nothing but almost similar like the average, right? But when it comes to median, it is not like you can directly see the table and you can get the answer. So you need to solve this. So let me know in the live chat, like if at all this question appears, whenever you're taking any test, what is the answer that you can get for this one. So I'll give you 1 minute, maybe you can try solving within 1 minute. So the question is on the screen. You need to find the median for this particular question. So you can also let me know in the live chat what is the answer that you're gonna get, and also the options are also there below. So answer is one among these options only. So you can also type the answers in the live chat. Find the median for the following values that is given, that is the class interval as well as the frequency is given. So you need to find the median. And one would think, no, it should be within that frequency. What is that? No, it should be within that only. See, regarding the cutoffs, as of now, we are not aware of it. As I already mentioned, and I've been mentioning in most of the sessions also, the cutoff, it actually depends on, the number of people who are appearing, and it might be decided later also. So as of now, we don't have any information with respect to cutoff. So it's better, we try to attempt maximum question in each section. So that's what we could say right now. Okay, so let me just quickly say the solution for this one. And I would like to say that, this particular question has one formula, especially median, where there is a grouped frequency. There's a formula which I want you to write it down also in your notebook, so that it would be very helpful for you. So first thing, whenever they give the class interval and the frequency, when you're finding the median, it's very important to find the cumulative frequency. So there are two kinds of cumulative frequency. One is less than, another one is greater than. Okay. So whenever you are finding the median, always you need to use the less than cumulative frequency. Now, how to find out this cumulative frequency? So to find out this cumulative frequency, what you need to do is you should go on adding. Like for example, this will be 8. The next one will be 8 plus 10. Okay, so that will be 18. And next one will be 18 plus 16. So you just have to go on adding like this. So that will be the cumulative frequency, wherein the last number what you get here should be the sum of all the frequency that you get. Okay, so this is the cumulative frequency. So we should go on adding one by one. This is less than. Greater than cumulative frequency means you need to start from the last. Like you should take 7, then this will be 7 plus 15, which is 22, and this will be 7, 22, again 22 plus 24, which is 46. So it goes on like that. From backside we need to start if it is greater than cumulative frequency, but less than starting. So why I'm saying this, because you might expect question like, they might just ask in the greater than cumulative frequency, in this particular range, like 24 to 32. What is that greater than cumulative frequency? They might ask question like that only. So greater than frequency, when they ask like that, you should start from here. Okay, then in this range answer will be 46, or they might give one particular number like 25. So which number is with respect to 25, then answer is 46. So you might get questions like that also. Okay, so now let's find out the answer. Let's take the cumulative frequency from this, and then we need to use the formula. The formula is n is equal to L plus, I'm sorry, not N, this is not N. Okay, I mean the answer here, the median is equal to N by 2 minus C divided by F into H. Okay, so this is the formula. Now I'll tell you what are each one of them. Before that, let me just take the table here. So here's the table that along with the cumulative frequency, which is the less than cumulative frequency. That means in this range it should be 8. Okay, equal to or less than. If you take less than this or equal to, it should be 18. Okay. Now let's try to find out the answer for this. Now what is the value of L? So first you need to find out the range where this comes at the median range or median class we need to find out. So median class, if to find out, what you need to do is you need to take the value of n. So what is this value of n? It's the sum of all the frequency. So if I take the sum of all these frequency, 8 plus 10 plus 16 plus 24 plus 15 plus 7. So you need to take the sum of this, and you're gonna get, if you take the sum, it will be 80. Okay, so that is a value of n. Okay, that is the value of n. Okay, now to find out the range of this, what you need to do is, first step is divide this n by 2, and when you divide 80 by 2, you get 40. Okay, see in which class or which range you will have 40. So if you see here, 40 is not less than 34, 40 is less than 58. So that means this is the median class. Remember that. Okay, first step, what you do, take the sum of all the frequency, you get the value of n, divide that by 2, so you will get, in this case you will get 40. Now you see in this cumulative frequency, where do you find this 40? Less than which number is 40? It's less than 58. Obviously it's less than 73 and 80, but you need to check from top, where do you get less than. So 40 is less than 58 here, so I'm going to take this range. See, obviously 40 is greater than 34, the next one is 58. So this is a range. Remember this range, this is a medium, this is a median class, you can call it a medium set, or medium class. Medium class is the right word. Okay, so now we have this as a medium class. We can easily find out the answer for L. L is the, in that range, the lower one in that class, that is 24. Okay, so 24 in this class, the lower class is L. What is the value of C? C is in the cumulative frequency, the cumulative frequency before the range, before the class, before the median class, that is 34 in this case. Now talking about H, it is the gap between the class interval. Okay, so 24 and 32, what is the difference? It's 8. If you see, almost everywhere in this class, the difference between them is the value of H. And talking about F, okay, that is the frequency. What's the frequency here? It is 24. Okay, so now let's substitute all of this in the formula. So let me just shade the colors so that it will be easy. Okay, so now the median is equal to the value of L. As I mentioned, L is the lower class. In that median class, what is the lower range of it? It is 24. Lower number is 24. So 24 plus, okay, n divided by 2 minus C. So n, now n I already mentioned is the sum of all the frequency, that is 80. Okay, so 80 divided by 2 minus C. I told C is nothing but the preceding cumulative frequency in that preceding of the median range. Here it is 34. Okay, divided by F, and F is nothing but the frequency here, which is 24, and H is the difference in that class, difference between 24 and 32, which is 8. Okay, so if you solve this, you're going to get the answer. Let's solve this problem. So 80 by 2 is 40. 40 minus 34, you get 6. So 6 by 24 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into 8 is 2. So 24 plus 2, answer is 26. You can also type the answer. If you got the answer, you can type in the live chat. Answer is 26 for this particular question, which is option D. Okay, so once you know the formula, definitely it will be very easy. So knowing the formula is very, very important. So remember the formula for the median. Median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus C divided by F into H. What is the value of n? It is a sum of all the frequency. And before that, the important thing is finding out the cumulative frequency. Okay, so cumulative frequency, go on adding in each and every level. So this is a less than cumulative frequency I have taken. I also told the difference between less than cumulative frequency and greater than cumulative frequency, which you need to know because there might be a chance of getting questions related to that also. And here value of C also I have mentioned. In this case it is 34. This is the value of C. Okay, in the cumulative frequency, the one which is preceding the median class. And F, value of F is 24, the frequency, and value of L is 24. In that range, a smaller one. Yes, so that's it. And you need to substitute. H is the difference between the class interval. Okay, so answer is 26 for this question. So you can expect problems something like this also. You might also get, okay, suppose if they ask the answer, like if they ask for mode, then you might also, you have something different formula for mode as well. So I'm going to show that also. So you can see here right now on the screen. So you can take a screenshot of this. So mode is equal to L plus H, Fm minus F1 divided by 2Fm minus F1 minus F2, where all these are frequency, and model class. So model class is the particular level where the frequency is very high. So that is the model class. And you can just take a screenshot of this. So you might also get a problem like that where they're asking you to find the mode. So formula for mode is on the screen. So you can take a screenshot. See, mean is nothing but again something similar to average, right? So it's easy. Median, I have told you the formula, and this is the formula for mode. So you can just try solving more and more problems related to this. Okay. So let me also solve one more problem from the numerical ability. So this was one of the type of problem that was asked, something similar to this. Okay, at an election between two candidates P and Q, all the eligible voters had voted, but 4% of the votes were invalid. P, the winner, got support from 52% of the voters and defeated Q by 600 votes. So what was the total number of votes? Okay, you can also let me know the answer in the live chat. Okay, so here are the options: 6,000, 6,250, 7,250, 7,500. Okay, so you can just type your answers, what answer that you have got. Okay, so let's try to find the answer for this question. So here is the solution for this problem. We can actually solve this very quickly. In fact, you don't need to write so many things. Here they're saying like certain number of people are voted. So let's consider 100% of them are there who have voted. Out of that, 4% of the votes are not valid. So now 96% of them have voted. And so then they have mentioned that P, the winner, got support from 52%. So in that 96%, so 4% have reduced it, it is 96%. In that 52% is winner. So winner got 52%. Okay. Now definitely the one who lost, okay, the one who lost definitely will have the remaining. So what is the remaining percentage? Let me know in the live chat. So if 52% are winner of the voters, 52% of the voters are winner, and I'm considering number of voters as 100%. So in that 4% are invalid votes, and what about the remaining? So how many? What is the percentage of vote that Q has received? So definitely it will be the remaining. So 96 minus 52 is going to get you the answer. 6 minus 2 is 4 and 4. So 44% is the percentage of vote that the lost or the loser would have received. Now they are saying that, and this person P defeated Q by 600 votes. That means the difference between these, the votes taken by individually, the difference between them is 600. So let's check the difference between the percentage also. 52 and 44. So what is the difference between 52 and 44? 52 and 44 is 8%. This 8% is nothing but 600 votes. So suppose if I want to find the number of voters, that means I have to find for 100%, right? So just cross multiply, you're going to get the answer. The difference between them is 8%. That they have given the number of people who are under that 8%. That is 600 votes or 600 voters. So if I want to find the overall number of voters, total number of voters, then I need to take 100%, right? So 100% is how much? So if I solve this, I'll get the answer 100 into 600 divided by 8. Okay. So if I cross multiply, maybe if I cancel it out, so here this goes off 5645. So 7500 is the correct answer, which is option D. Okay. So you might get problem related to percentages, so that's the reason I have taken this one. So knowing a percentage is one of the very important concept, I could say. In most of our TCS NQT mock tests also, we have given question related to percentages. So you can expect problem related to percentage more and more. So you can just practice more, concentrate more on percentage related problem also. Okay. So yes, so let's move on to the next one. Next, let's see a few reasoning. And reasoning, yes, as I already mentioned in yesterday's review also, you can expect problem from different domain, especially with respect to the non-verbal reasoning part, where you have the pictures and you need to find the next one, like the series and pattern series, and you could have something like analogy, pattern analogy, figure analogy. You can also have problem related to blood relations, and direction sense also could be asked. So from different topics under reasoning could be asked. You can also have a problem related to syllogism or a Venn diagram related problem, like the one which I solved yesterday. So if you haven't watched our video yesterday, you can watch our video yesterday's review video. It's there in a playlist, so you can go and check Okay, so let's see some of the problems. So let's try to practice some problems. So the problem that I'm displaying now, similar type of problem were asked in the TCS NQT. So this would be a practice session for you. So here's a question right now on the screen. So what you can do is you can just try to find the answer for this. So there are four these options are like A. This is not a pattern as such. This is like, if A is to B, okay, I didn't mention the question, but if A is to B, then C is to what? Okay, so you need to find that answer here among the 5 options which is there. So there's a connection between A and B. So what is the connection between C and D? Okay, so that is what you need to find out. You can type your answers in the live chat, and the options are like, yeah, it's one among these 4 along with one option which I forgot to mention. This is the 5th one. Okay, so these are the options which are there. So you can just select one. Is it the first one, second one, third one, or the 5th one? Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. You can just type your answers in the live chat. Okay, so the solution is as follows. See, if you see here, try to find the relation, the common relation between each one of them. Now here you have P and R. If you see, it's not same, but this particular letter that was there at the last, it is twisted, like it flipped horizontally as well as vertically, and it is placed at the starting. So what you can do is take this S, so take this last one, and you can flip it and horizontally as well as vertically, and you can place here. So let me flip this one. So here you have R. So first it is horizontally, it is flipped, and then vertically it is flipped. So this is what you have there. So same thing you can do for S also. So S is here. So first it is horizontally, it is flipped, then vertically. So you get S only. Okay. So here among these options, if you I'm sorry, here I need to take P. I'm sorry for that. So here you have P, not yes. Okay, let me take P here. So if I flip it horizontally, you get here, and vertically it will be something like this. Okay, so among this, if you see, this is what you need to have. So this is not the one, even this is not the one, and this is also not the one. So it should be one among 2 and 3. And if you see 2 and 3, what is common among 2 and 3? If you see first one, second and third, all 3 elements are same. The last one, there is a difference. And the last one, if you see here, R, if you see the last part of it, it is turning, what you can say, anti-clockwise 90 degree of the first letter. Okay. So here, first letter is S. So if I turn S an anti-clockwise 90 degree of the first letter S, so you're going to get this. So obviously answer is 2. Okay, so most of them have mentioned 2. So 2 is the correct answer for this question. Okay, so let's see one more problem similar to that. Okay, this one, let me take, yes. So here's one question. Find out from amongst the 4 alternatives as to how the pattern would appear when the transparent sheet is folded at the dotted line. Yes, so these kind of problems are very important, where you have a particular element which has been folded. Okay, like paper folding related problem. This is very important in the reasoning. Okay, so let me know what's the answer for this question. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? There's one particular figure in X, so it has been folded, horizontally, you can say. Yeah. So what is the correct answer for this one? You can type your answers in the live chat. Okay, so now this particular figure, so if you can see here, I'm going to expand it if it is not visible clearly. Okay, so it's something like an hexagon, so it has been folded here. Okay, so definitely you're going to get something like this. Okay, you will have something like this. So all option has that. So here already a dot is there, so it should be there. So definitely these two are eliminated. and A, which is like this, should definitely be inverted. Okay, so definitely this is not the answer, so only correct answer is the second one. Okay, so like that you can just go element by element and try to practice more and more such kind of problem. It will definitely help you to solve very quickly during the examination. Okay, so let's see one more problem of similar kind. Yes, choose a figure which would most closely resemble the unfolded form of the figure Z. So unfolded form of this one is what they are asking. So first, initially the two sides are folded, then after that, it is punched. There some details are made or holes are made on that. So when you open it up, what is that figure that you are gonna get? Okay, so what do you think is the correct answer here? So is it the first one, second one, or third one, or fourth one? So you need to analyze the problem very carefully. And I request, you try to solve these kind of problems first, in the first go, so that, you would have some time for other problems also. So whenever you see some problems with, where you need to analyze and you need to get the answer figure, you definitely can get the answer within 1 minute for these kind of problem. So go for these kind of problem first. And once you have time, then you can go for the other one also. So especially the problem where you have, where you have to read a lot, that you can attend at last. Otherwise, you're gonna spend, you might lose a lot of time. Okay. So here for this question, so as most of them are mentioned also. Okay. So here, there are 4 dots which are made. So first of all, definitely it should be an hexagon only, right? Because it has not been cut anywhere. So these things, this cannot be the answer here. Definitely this cannot be the answer. This also cannot be the answer. The reason is that it was in a shape of hexagon when it was folded. So obviously when we unfold it also, it will be in hexagon only because side was not cut. So these two cannot be the answer. The answer should be one among these two only. Now, if you see, this one cannot be the answer because there's so many dots in that. That is not possible. So second one is the correct answer here. So here, when it is folded, the 2 holes that have been punched here. So obviously this is the correct answer. So second one is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So what I want to say, especially with the reasoning, is that try to attempt the question related to the geometrical, related to the figures, like, patterns, or if I have to say generally non-verbal reasoning related problem. You just attempt those problems first. It will save a lot of time. If you have time, you can go for the other one. Okay. Now, so these were the few things that I wanted to share. So similarly, when it comes to verbal, yes, so there were problems related to the reading comprehension also, and sorting the errors and fill in the blanks related problem, like one paragraph with many blanks in it that you need to fill. So those are some of types of problems that were asked. And yes, so these are the few things that I wanted to share with you all. And once again, if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, please do join our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel name is Ethnus Codemithra. So if at all, if there's any updates that we get from, related to TCS NQT, we're gonna update it in the group. So we will put it in the group so that you can get it from there. And one more reason is that why we are saying you to join this Telegram group, so that we can communicate at once. It's very easy for us to communicate to everyone in Ethnus Codemithra, something related to something that is beneficial for you all. So this won't stop here. We will be having so many sessions from now on. So make sure you have subscribed to our channel. And I'm sure that it's there right in front of you. You can click on that subscribe button. So it will definitely help you, for the upcoming session. Whenever there is a session, live session, when we go live, you'll get an updates. So we will be having many live sessions. So stay tuned with us. And whoever are attending, attending the session tomorrow, all the very best for them. And yes, so thank you so much for attending this review sessions. If you have any queries, you can reach us anytime. So here are the details on the screen. So you can even call us, and you can also even WhatsApp us. So here are the details on the screen. You can just note down these details. You can connect with us, but make sure you have joined our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel link is also there in the live chat. You can click on that. So if at all you have any queries that you have, if we get any information, we are gonna post it in that. So if you have any particular queries, you can also connect with us. So here are the details you can see on the screen. There's a WhatsApp number, as well as there is the number that you can call us, and we will try to help you out. Okay. And yes, so that's all about today's review. And thank you so much for participating in this review. And once again, I wish all the best for everyone who is attending the test tomorrow, or the upcoming test. So thank you so much, and this is Likith signing off. Thank you.